All right, Hood Stories 1. I was born in Riverside, California. I even remember the doctor's name, Dr. White. You know, growing up in Rubidoux, Glen Avon area was not always easy. It was rough. There wasn't a grade that I didn't get into a fist fight on the playground or outside of school. First fight was Hugo, big Mexican kid, nice guy though. We just had a bad morning, I guess, but we were on these ramps. It's a ramp you walk up to go into these portable classrooms, like a metal ramp. We rolled each other down it. I was super skinny then. He felt like he weighed about, I don't know, at least 140 pounds. So I threw a punch and he got on top of me. We tumbled on top of each other all the way down the ramp. Second fight of the year was Jason Henderson. He took my Star Wars toy, I remember. I went up to him, and this time I had the size advantage. I threw him on the ground and started stomping him. Boy, the things you do when you're young you regret. You know, it just shows you gotta be kind. I guess we live and learn, right? You know, this is in Glen Avon, outside of Rubidoux. Well, it's called Jurupa Valley now. Grew up watching Wally George. He's the reason I became a Republican. KDOC, Channel 56, the guy with the white hair, real dramatic. I'd come home and shout, Wally, Wally. I'd watch his old shows on television, the reruns or whatever. I'm trying to cover my early years, my elementary years, before I go on to anything else. Junior high, I was heavily bullied. You know, you say the wrong thing and you're in a fist fight instantly. One day I said something, I guess his name was Anthony, and he held me and he told the black kid that I called him the N-word, which I didn't. I've never been prejudiced, never was, never will be. And that kid beat the snot out of me while Anthony held me. I don't know, it made me tough, I guess. It made me who I am today. Next fight was 9th grade. Celso Luna, who horribly died in a tragic car accident in Mariloma, California. Rest in peace, Celso. I shouldn't have done what I did to him, you know. 2 wrongs don't make a right. He was throwing stuff at the back of my head one day, and I didn't say nothing to him in class. So the bell rang and he was getting his stuff. I hurried up and ran around the other door that's tinted. He couldn't see me waiting outside, but I can see him coming. He went to push the door open. I pulled it open for him and I clocked him right in the nose. I never had such a lucky punch, and he fell down and I got on top of him. He fell down face forward and I got his back and was elbowing him in the back of the head and punching in the back of the head. Never got suspended or taken up to the office for that fight. His girlfriend was trying to yell at me and pull me off, and my friend John was pulling her off of me, keeping her away. Other times I was being bullied. Miscellaneous times they'd wait outside. One kid named Landon, when I was on the baseball team. This is still 9th grade. He thought I liked his girlfriend, and I didn't. And so he waited outside of baseball practice for an hour. And the whole team jumped him, beat him up pretty bad. I didn't want to fight. I always avoided